But yeah, like you said, Honda does Honda things.
Yeah, Honda does Honda things.
And that's not the first time that they've done things like
No,
this.
and in fact, the thing about Honda doing Honda things is that what really gets difficult to predict is when they will do Honda things and when they will do Honda India things. Like, for example, the CB350 Highness is not a Honda thing. It's a Honda India type of thing.
Yeah.
This thing's headlight design is not a Honda thing. I mean, you look at all the motorcycles that they've done recently where there is some sort of vertical stacking with the headlights going on. For example, the NX500, etc. Doesn't end up with this as a result. Why? Because they tend to make those headlights vertically more flat. So you see both the headlights as a unit. Here it's like this, and suddenly it doesn't work so well anymore.
They don't feel connected. You're looking at them as two separate units. Yeah.
As I'm telling you this, I'm remembering that I kept reaching for the brake lever and the clutch lever and feeling, oh, cheap levers. When you look at them, there's nothing wrong with the quality of it. But it's the spindliness of them and it's the radiusing, and under your finger, they just feel like, oh, I have cheap levers.
Okay.
It's those kind of things. You know, it's where the cost has been cut by a
bit of an
design
edge.
guy rather than the parts guy. It's those kind of things where this bike's aggregates could have been better and could have added to the experience. I don't remember riding the Raider and thinking, nice bike, cheap levers. That happened with the Hornet.
Yeah.
So Honda does global Honda things, and when they do, they really surprise you because it can be awesome.
You know what is one of the strangest Honda things that I remember? I always think about, how much does an inch of tubing cost? Because at one time, if you remember, all their motorcycles moved to this strange short side stand.
Correct.
It was just unreal. It's like, what the hell is going on? You would always struggle to pull it out.
Yeah.
And you would always have this weird angle with it. You're like, what was wrong with the old? And it was Honda that did that. Yeah. And you just had to adapt to it.
Yeah.
And the same thing with those, and I remember this clearly when they came with the that's why I remember the Hornet when they went from the Unicorn to the 160 or whatever. Because the handlebars were like that. It was like, I always felt like you were holding the bike by its ears and steering it. You're like, why has it got to this? What is going on here?
Yeah.
Anyways, these are those weird things that just, you want to get them out of your head, but you can't get them out of your head.
And then I was looking up the history of the Hornet. The first Hornet, 1986, I think, was a 250.
Oh, really? Interesting.
We still don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have one.
It would be nice to have a Hornet.
I wonder what their marker is when the Indian economy gets to this point. Then they get a 250 Hornet.
No, I think the committee that was created to create the committee that would decide on the Hornet is still deciding whether to create the committee or not. Once the committee creates the committee, then the decision can be made.
We'll see you back in 30 minutes. This is going to go on. Okay.
No, but it was good. It was good to write this.
Sugar Babes has a song, Hole in the Head, and it's been playing in Shumi's head non-stop. What does it have to do with the Honda Hornet, and what is the Hornet like? You can find out on this episode of MotorInc First, which is playing on the MotorInc app right now. You can download the app, sign up, all for free, and we look forward to having a great conversation with you on Circles. See you there.